I didn't want to go to heaven anyway.
Hey guys, MegaMet1254 here again, and today I'm doing a collab video with my friend Wasteland World Official, and today me and him are going to be ranking the top 4 Plague seasons. If you don't know, The Plague is a series made by our friend Anthony, aka Undead Freak 78. So if you want to see the actual series, guys, go watch it on his channel. And yeah, just so you know, we're not holding back on spoilers, so if you haven't seen the series yet, I suggest leaving now. With that said, let's get to it, guys. So for the first entry on our list here, it's going to be the first season of The Plague. Yes, guys, I'm not a huge fan of the first season. Season 1A is easily the dark point in the show, and I know it's kind of unfair to say because you're like, you know, the first couple episodes, you know, give it a chance. But guys, honestly, the Corey character never did anything for me. He kind of feels like a poor man's Glenn, if you want my opinion on that. And I feel like nothing really picks up until after Corey dies, which is at the very end of episode 3, I believe. And yeah, guys, not much happens. They just do a lot of driving scenes, very bland driving scenes, no music or anything. But 1B, guys, is when the season picks up. We have a lot of action with against Andy's group. When Clyde gets introduced, I feel like that's when the season actually really picks up. And yeah, guys, other than that, you know, it's in last place. It's a decent start because of 1B. So what's your opinion on that, Wasteland?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I do think season 1 by far is the weakest season. 1A being definitely the darkest point of the show, as you were saying.
Yeah.
Also goes back to Corey not being that big of a character as people might think he is. Because I've recently actually rewatched season 1 as a whole, and I could definitely tell you he was not as a strong character. It was actually barely even there. And I do agree. 1B definitely does pick up a lot more.
Yes.
There's a lot more story there, a lot more things you can give off there. So overall, season 1 is my least favorite, but it is not a bad start to this show.
Alright, guys, you've heard our opinions on that, and our next entry is... Yes, guys, the 4th season is in 3rd place. Now, don't get me wrong, the season has its good moments. I really do enjoy the mid-season finale. I like the premiere, and the last 3 episodes of 4B were good. Here's my main problem with season 4. I feel like John's turn to evil is very forced and out of nowhere. I feel like the ninjas were underutilized and not much happened. And guys, I'm gonna say it, I can't stand Anthony in 4B. I think Anthony in 4B is a huge pain in the ass. He's mean to everybody. He shits on good ideas, and he's especially rude to Josh. And yeah, guys, other than that, season 4, you know, it's a decent season, but it doesn't really hold a candle to seasons 2 or 3, in my opinion. So what's your opinion on that, Wasteland?
I do agree with that. Season 4 definitely takes a little bit of a dip, in my opinion, as far as overall story goes. The ninjas were not creepy at all, in my opinion. It seemed like they were trying to be, but they were not creepy at all. Was not a huge fan of the mid-season finale, I will say that. Not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, that's where we disagree.
Yep, that's where we definitely disagree. Sorry about that, guys. Hate me if you want to, but I'm just stating my opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But overall, season 4 overall was definitely a dip in quality. 1A was very decent in my opinion.
4A.
4A, yeah, my bad. 4A being really very decent in my opinion.
Yeah.
4B taking a nosedive in quality, but however, the last 3 episodes are the redeeming parts of this season. And overall, season 4B Anthony was very annoying. Yes, he was. Shoving a gun in Josh's face every episode didn't really do it for me. it definitely did set up a lot of interesting stuff that I think will happen in season 5. So season 4 overall is definitely my number 3 spot.
Yeah, guys, and I forgot to add one more thing. The episode 13 of season 4 is honestly one of the best episodes of the Plague ever. So that's
Absolutely.
what redeems a lot of season 4 for me, to be honest, is the episode PTSD.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, with that being said, we're going to move on to our second entry, which is season 2. Yeah, guys, season 2 is a really good season in my opinion. It is a giant leap in quality over season 1. Anthony is a great character in this season. He's given me lots of Rick Grimes vibes, which is a good thing. And I especially loved the plot against the war with Scott during the majority of the season. I think Scott is a great antagonist, and he actually is my favorite character in the series overall at this point. I feel like he starts off as a great villain, and his character development from villain to hero is very well deserved. It's a very good development and redemption story, and Scott easily makes season 2 what it is. And yeah, guys, there's the standout episodes from this one are episode 5 and the finale. Those episodes blew my mind. We also get the introduction of John this season, who is great in these 2 seasons here, seasons 2 and 3. In season 4, I don't know what the heck happened with John. But yeah, guys, season 2 is a great season, and it's definitely a highlight of the show for me. What's your opinions on that, Wasteland?
I agree. Season 2 is a phenomenal season. Definitely a huge step up from season 1, for sure. Season 2 definitely just the whole war story arc with Scott was really great in my opinion. Not a dull episode at all, and especially in season 2B, not a dull episode at all. Each episode brought something to the table. Scott being one of my favorite characters. Scott being also one of the biggest character in this season, probably. It really just does up the value for me. Season 2 overall was a very, very good season in my opinion, and plus Anthony was such a savage in this season, no doubt about that. And yeah, that's my number 2 spot. Season 2.
Yep, we actually have pretty similar lists, guys.
Yeah.
And actually, while it's on my mind, my only con with this season is the premiere is a little slow, and I feel like Garrett should have lived longer. But other than that, it's a great season, guys. Definitely, if you haven't seen it yet, yeah, you were saying some, Wasteland?
Yep. Also, a big nitpick I have with the season 2 is Andy randomly showing up at the end of season, towards the middle of season 2, episode 10.
Yeah, that was a little weird. But, you know, those are just minor problems. They're not really big issues with the season. Hence why it is in second place on both of our lists.
Still a very solid 8.5 season in my book.
I 100% agree with that. And guys, we're not going to delay the obvious. We all know that number 1 is Season 3. Yes, guys, this season had it all. It had action, character moments, amazing character stories, amazing characters in general, good set pieces, good music. Not really too many dull moments at all, really. All of it just flows together perfectly and creates this epic ensemble of a season. Yeah, guys. So this season is basically about a war against a man named Victor, and shockingly, Anthony's son. He's a real big prick, and he basically beats his father up while he's in captivity with Victor, and he almost kills him at one point. So, you know, you have your reasons to root against him, and personally, when Anthony ditches his son on the side of the road, I had no issues with it at all, because the guy was just such a, he was actually a really evil person in my opinion, so I didn't have too much sympathy for him when he got killed off in the season finale. But yeah, guys, it's a great season. Anthony is at his highest point here for sure. He does really good stuff. And yeah, guys, so what do you think about that, Wasteland?
Yeah, season 3 is an amazing season in my opinion. Very, very, very good season. It's actually up to par with some of my favorite TV show seasons as a whole. It's up there with a lot of them. And so yeah, I think each episode was really, really well done. Really, I liked the story that was going on. Victor was probably my favorite villain.
Agreed.
Very ruthless man. Did not care at all.
No mercy or anything.
No mercy. Absolutely. Diego. Diego was a great. I thought he was a great little right-hand man that they had in there. Just a little tiny mini villain, which I thought was really good. I felt like he could do a little bit more with them. Not gonna lie. But overall, season 3 was a really good season. I do have one con, however, and that is the 3-minute episodes. The 3-minute episodes, I feel like could have just been spliced together with another one and made it to like a 13-episode season. But that's just my nitpick. Very small nitpick.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, season 3 was a very, very good season. It was definitely the highest point of the show, the highest point for a lot of the characters. John takes a little nosedive at the end, but that's okay. Yeah, Derek is a prick still, and that's about it.
Yeah, Derek actually is probably my most hated character in the series. Speaking of that, I will be doing a list on my top 10 favorite Plague characters, and if there's enough hated characters, I'll do a top 10 least favorite Plague characters. Though I don't think there's too many bad characters from the Plague. I just think most of the bad characters are from good characters, like they do like bad decisions and shit like that. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout for more Plague videos. I hope you enjoyed our ranking. And the art for the Blu-ray box art is actually done by my buddy Wasteland World, who obviously you've heard earlier in the video. So yeah, guys, go check out his Instagram. It's Wasteland World Official. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Classic.